Good morning, Flock Stars. If you are watching right this minute, you are watching the replay. Good morning. I am Amanda Yoakum. I am a Color Street stylist, and I have been asked by y'all's amazing Hannah to come talk to y'all about my experience with showing up every single day. This is not going to be how to schedule your day. This is not going to be written down, follow these steps type of training. I'm sharing with y'all my experience and how I was able to work being a teacher, and then in 1 year I was able to turn in those keys and focus more working Color Street full time, because this takes hard work. This is not something that just you sign up, you get your beautiful kit, and you're all of a sudden can turn in your keys and start doing it from home. It takes daily showing up. It takes showing up on days that you don't want to show up. But I want to share with y'all, a story that just happened to me last week, and then I'm going to share with y'all what steps I do each week to something like this to lead up to this. I shared with my team that the season of drought that you may be in, or that you may enter one day, or what you have been, is not always going to be that season of drought if you continue to provide your own water to that season while it's happening. When right now, or months in the past, or the months to come may seem hard, it may seem difficult to be, doing nails, working from home, teaching your kids at school, having a significant other upstairs working, it could be very difficult and in your mind, hard in your mind space. But instead of saying life's too hard, life's too difficult, I'm just going to give up Color Street, I'm just going to be done. Well, if you've been in here for at least a month to a year to 2 to 3 years, if you just walk away today, what are you leaving behind? The first couple of months during all the stuff that's happening in the world was really hard on me, mentally, physically, spiritually, business-wise. It was hard. But I knew, because of what's happening in the stuff I can't control, I had to be able to control something that I was good at. I had to control and keep showing up in my personal business. At the time, I could not control things that were happening with my team and with my leadership. I could not control it. But I could control what I was doing right in that moment to be successful. So let me speed you up to last week. Last week, I was posting stories about apple cider vinegar. If you know Lauren Granado, she takes apple cider vinegar every day. I've been watching her lives, her little stories, for 6 weeks of her doing that. Finally, I was like, okay, I'm going to go get some apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to do a couple day stories of this. It was hilarious. I actually like vinegar, so it was rather delicious, and people didn't understand that. But I got so many comments in my message thread about this apple cider vinegar. So I was like, I'll do this another day, and I'll share a fun fact. Nothing to do with Color Street. I'm getting messages from college sorority sisters who I haven't talked to in years, high school friends I haven't talked to in years. All these people, I assumed, stopped following me on Facebook. And a lot of times, if they've unfollowed you, they don't see your stories. So I'm shocked that they saw this. Well, I get this message saying nothing about the apple cider vinegar, and it simply said, hey, I want some nails. What do you have? What? I was like, this is about apple cider. She commented to that video. Oh, I have all this stuff. And she ordered 8 sets of nails because of this apple cider vinegar video. Has nothing to do with Color Street. But you may ask, well, how does she know you sell Color Street? Because I show up every day, and on my personal page, I know that word is scary to a lot of y'all, but on my personal page, I don't do spammy whammy. I share my life with Facebook. If anyone follows me or sees me on Facebook, it's like the Amanda reality show. I post mostly everything that my husband says is okay to post. And not like he tells me I can't post things, but some things like don't post about poop, okay? Just don't post poop. I'm like, okay, I won't post poop. So I share Color Street because I am being authentic in who I am, no matter who is watching. But I don't just post a beautiful summer set from our virtual office on my personal page. I create an image. I create a story. Anyone who went to conference last year would hear how we were taught about stories. I share that story. Or if I'm doing a blessings post and I want to talk about, like, for instance, I want to talk about CJ Summers. I got this cut from her. I would post a picture like this where they can see my nails and I'm drinking it like this. And the whole thing could be about CJ and I's friendship. Never mentioning nails, just talking about thank you, CJ, for your friendship, da-da-da. She gave me this tumbler, and I promise you people will comment on, what do you have on your nails? How do your nails look so good when the salons are closed? What's going on? And they will ask about it. Well, because Color Street's a big part of my life, I talk about it. When I taught school, Facebook had to watch me set up colored dots on the ground every morning for my class. Literally, I would post, who's going to sit on green today? Who do you think will get moved to the yellow one? Like, they got to watch that story. So they're also watching the story of my life now. And a big part of it is Color Street. So I do share my personal Color Street experience on my personal page. And I don't talk about money. I talk about the friendships. I talk about what I have on my nails. I talk about, I'm in my pool with my feet showing, holding my beverage can very awkwardly, because if you ever try to take your own nail fee holding a beverage, it's not easy and you look odd. But I take a great, cute picture of holding my can and I post it. People know I sell nails. People I thought aren't following me are still watching. And since all this happened, my biggest clientele has come from Facebook friends, because they finally, the shops are closed and they need this miracle product. And now they're going literally every day. It took me 3 years to try this. Go, And every Christmas card you've ever gotten, you've had a 2-finger Tuesday in that ever since I joined up. I go, And I'm like, where are those? Those are probably vintage. You want to send those back to me? So they're finally trying it. But because I'm not saying, so let me get to but I'm showing up and I'm sharing it. I even show up but Facebook is my outlet of life, my outlet to be funny or to be sad, but it's mainly funny and fun things that I post about. So I'm being authentic on my personal page. But how does that help showing up every single day? And what does showing up every day look like? Showing up every day does not mean I'm posting every day on my personal page or posting every day on my Facebook closed group. That does not mean that. But I tell you what, if my sales are stalling a little bit, I will go put myself in check and say, Amanda, when was the last time you told Facebook world on your personal page that you are their nail girl? When was the last time? For me, it's probably like the worst has been 4 days and I was horrified. And my sales did stall. So what did I do? I went and posted a true, not back office image, a picture about me, and somehow the business is worked into there, or the nails are worked into there. My VIP page, if I'm like, why is this VIP page so dead? Why is no one commenting? Well, Amanda, put yourself in check. When was the last time you did a girls' night in? Remember, I came here in January and did a girls' night in training for y'all. I gave y'all a template, and I know Hannah's doing them too. So if you've never watched it, leave this one, well, not right now, wait till I'm done maybe, and go watch that one. I even provided I believe I left a template for y'all, or Hannah has it or something, but you can get started doing it. Once I see that Facebook group has been like kind of quiet, I realize, Amanda, you've not been doing your girls' night ins. Put yourself in check and do it. But being present and productive every single day does not mean I'm on social media every single day. It also does not mean I'm only doing social media every day. If I go on a streak of where I'm only posting social media and I'm not doing clerical work and I'm not doing thank you notes, or I'm not sending out samples, or I'm not working on me mentally and personally, or if I'm not working on my personal business or my team things, that doesn't mean I'm showing up every day just because I post on social media. I can't just post and pray. You got to post and work. So you kind of have to take both of them. You kind of have to work on your social media and post on your personal page, not spammy, whammy, gross, but something cute and fun. And don't overthink it. If it's simply a picture of 2 sets of nails, go, which one should I wear this week? I can't decide. Pick A or B. Those are my most liked and commented posts on my personal page. They love to give their opinion. Do it. It's simple. They don't have to be beautiful. They don't have to be your hand all contorted holding a cute cup. No, just post something, but make it you, make it your own. But just because I'm posting on personal, posting on VIP, does not mean I post and pray. I still do behind the scenes work. And showing up every day, you don't have to do every single thing every single day. Break up what you need to do that week into chunks and do those chunks that day. For instance, I send lots of two-finger testers. I send a thank you note for every single online order. I have people shop my stock, so I'm packaging up and putting a thank you note in there. I do team trainings. I want to listen to trainings. I want to do professional development. I want to do all these things, and all these things are in my head. But guess what? I don't have to do all those things on Monday. I write them down on a piece of, I like my lined large sticky Post-it notes. I like these a lot. And I'll write that down for the week. And then I'll find times and pockets during that week to do them. Because guess what? My OCD schedule I used to do before all my people are being home all the time is a lot different now than it was. I now find pockets of time where I can close my doors and get work done because y'all know it's not easy to work full-time and have kids. And some of y'all work full-time and work full-time Color Street and kids and all those things. So y'all even have more to your plate. But find those pockets of time to get those things down. Write down all the things you need to do for the week and find times during the week to do them. But just by doing clerical or just by sending samples or just doing the clerical behind the scenes stuff doesn't necessarily mean you're showing up every day either. Or just posting on social media doesn't mean you're showing up every day. You have to do the follow-ups. You have to be taking time to do those. You can't just pick, I'm going to do just social media and expect it to work out. Or I'm just going to work in my office and send team stuff and not focus on my personal business. You put them together and you do it. But set a timer. I love a timer. I set a timer for 45 minutes and I'm going to get X, Y, and Z done. I got to do some taxes. So that's this week's X, Y, and Z are my taxes. I'm going to spend 2 days and an hour today on this month, an hour today on the next month, and get it done. But I have to set a timer to do those things. But you kind of have to do a little bit of this, a little bit of social media, and a little bit of clerical to do things. But some days I'm tired, guys. Some days I don't want to be peppy, bubbly Amanda. Sometimes I need to veg my bed. So guess what? Because on Sundays, I pre-scheduled my VIP post. Those are naturally going. Those are working for me when I really can't do it that day. Some days I need just a break. And breaks are fine, but you got to take that break and come back. Just like our phone. We plug it in at night. And in the morning, what do? We unplug it and use it. So you can plug in, recharge, but you got to take the plug out and come back. And you got to do some more. But so your homework is show up every day for 20 minutes. Try 20 minutes. If you have more pockets, then do that. But if you're someone who's struggle bus and you feel like your Color Street career is kind of towards the end, but you want to give it one more shot, show up for 20 minutes a day. That's it. And if that one day could be just your automatic post, then do that. But the next day, show up in person and do some work. So if you touch your business, if you show up in your business every day, it will go further. That drought will have natural rain. It won't just be you showing up with that bucket of water, watering it. The drought will finally be lifted and the rain will fall because you've showed up every single day, and it will come to a beautiful rain, and you'll see all of that drought was not for nothing. And during that drought, you didn't give up. You continued to take water from that sink and go out to your dried old grass and you watered it yourself. But guess what? The droughts don't last forever. Because I'm watering that every day with my own sink water, I'm getting to those roots and I'm helping that foundation. Because when those clouds come in and the rain starts pouring and your drought is gone, you will see all that work. But if you stop watering that grass with that water from your sink and that grass just dies now, it can rain all day long. But I didn't help it during this hard part. It's dead. It's done. It's not coming back. So you can't give up. You have to show up every day and water it just a little bit. Water it from that filtered water in your refrigerator because there's no rain right now. So then you got to go water it yourself. Because if you don't water it, you're going to have a fire and it's going to be done. Even yesterday, and this is funny, this happened yesterday, and I'm not being exaggerated. I'm not trying, oh, Amanda's great. No, this is a true story. And why I post my personal page is I had a mom, we used to live in Alaska. They moved here in Texas too, about 45 minutes away. She messaged me the other day, like, oh, I tried some nails, my niece's nails that she got from somebody, and we don't know her, but we really like you, and I'll order some nails from you, Amanda. I'm like, okay, I don't think we knew we were Facebook friends to begin with. We were, and she's been watching. She knows I'm their nail girl. She put in an order for 16 sets last night. I'm not even joking. I could show you the paper. 16 sets, $133 order. She never ordered from me before. She never asked for a sample. She tried them once from her niece who got them from her friend. But she came to me because she knew I was going to be her nail girl. And how she knew is because I show up, I make my presence known. Amanda's here. She's your nail girl. But I'm not speaking me gross. I just let them know I am that. But just because you're posting on Facebook does not mean you're showing up every day. Just because you're sending out twosies does not mean you're showing up every day. You got to follow through. You got to check on them. You got to work a little bit of both to do it. Some days, that 20 minutes may just be professional development. And guess what? Sometimes you need that chapter to kick you into high gear and to where the next day, that 20 minutes may be 40. And you can see so much growth. So hope this encouraged you in some way. I don't know if I even said the topic Hannah wanted me to talk about. But I challenge you this week, Tuesday to Tuesday, I want you to dedicate 20 minutes a day to this business. Sending out samples, sending thank you notes, doing some pre-scheduled posts, make an appearance on your personal page with your cute mug and your pretty nails. Don't even say Color Street. They will ask you, what are all those stars on your nails? They will ask, I promise. And if your friends don't, a stylist will be like, what's that combo? Because they will. And that's the best compliment as a stylist can give you is if a stylist comments on your personal post saying, what set is that? Or what combo is that? They may even know, but they're helping you out, sister. They're opening the door for people to hear about what that set or that combo is on your nails. So as a stylist, that's one of the best gifts you can give your fellow stylist is, hey, she didn't say what set it was, and it's obviously a fun post, but I can see your nails. Let me help her out and ask her, what is that set? That's a little side tip. So I cannot wait to hear how the next 7 days go. Show up for 20 minutes. Let me know how it happens. And I promise you, if you show up, and even if your team is crumbling, but if you show up in your personal business and you're having those 2 parties a week, your team will start to rebuild itself naturally. But you can't give up on you. Today, Amanda may be working really hard, but today, Amanda is way better than 2-year Amanda. 1 year ago, Amanda is way better and mentally and physically and just more further in her business. And why would I give up on her now? Why would I give up on that Amanda who got that kit 3 years ago? Why should I today give up on her? I'm not going to do it. And you shouldn't either. I love y'all. Let me know how 20 minutes a day has changed your business in 7 days. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you, Hannah. And y'all have the best in Miss Hannah. She's my therapist, my friend, and is the best person to chat with and work this business with. And I'm so grateful for your friendship. Love y'all. 20 minutes a day for 7 days. Let me know.